On January 4th,
Are you going to tell him?
the #1 cable show returns,
She said I should work something out with Karen.
I ain't cool with that.
and the pressure is on.
You're keeping secrets from me. Is there something you would like to talk to me about?
Because for some,
They're trying to force me out.
I'm sorry. You don't seem okay. You traumatized?
it's the fight of their lives.
Sign this paperwork and you'll be out of here in an hour.
Tyler Perry's Sistas returns January 4th at 9.
All right, Sistas fans, the show returns January 4th with Season 5, Episode 12, entitled Backlash. Fatima sets a plan in motion to get back at Hayden. Zach and Fatima travel into uncomfortable territory with Karen, putting their relationship to the test. Now, to pick up where we left off, Calvin, is just wailing on Q with that golf club, and Sabrina screaming for him, "Calvin, stop!" And then you actually have Calvin going, "Get your phone." And Sabrina's like, "Calvin," and Q's just squealing. "Ugh." So I'm guessing that Calvin is getting Sabrina to get her phone and get a video or audio recording, and he's going to make Q admit to the foul play, setting up Sabrina and Maurice to get arrested. So I'm guessing that's what's happening here. And after that, I'm guessing Q is kicked out. I don't know, but I don't see him in the trailer aside from when he's getting beaten and when he's on the, ground just. So we see Calvin and Sabrina on the couch, and Calvin, has his hands like in a prayer pose in front of his face. And it looks like, he's contemplating what just happened. And Sabrina straight up went, "Well, I don't want you to go to jail." And then Calvin kind of like, laughs like that. But interestingly enough, I'm guessing that this recording is to help Maurice get out, as well as clear Sabrina's name. That way, Andy and Robin can get that bail money out. Get that bail money back. Now, over at the jail, we got John Williams talking with Maurice again, saying that, look, if you sign this paperwork, you'll be out of here in an hour. And he hands Maurice a pen, and it looks like he's thinking about it, because something I was wondering if he was going to do was like kind of use that against Maurice. It's like, wait, you won't testify against Sabrina because she's your friend, and she's out. She actually got out not long ago, earlier today. And what kind of friend is she if she didn't try to even get you out? You're the one stuck in here and she's the one outside. So all you got to do is sign this paperwork saying you're testify against her, and you're free to walk. You can walk. You'll be out of here within an hour. And it looks like Maurice might do it. I don't know, because like I said in my review and on the live stream, I was a bit surprised that Sabrina didn't even ask Andy and Danny about Maurice. Just asked about him, like, what can we do? Can we try to get him out? So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with Maurice. But I'm thinking he might sign the paperwork, and he doesn't know that on the other side of town in his apartment, Sabrina and Calvin may have actually gotten the evidence that can get him out. But we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Now, over at the doctor's office, you got Andy. It's like, are you going to tell him? In terms of, are you going to tell blank about the results, whether or not they're the father? And we got a moment at the salon where Aaron is looking sad. He's sitting in the back office with Karen, and he has a look on his face like he ain't the daddy. And I don't know. Like I said during my live stream, I'm not trying to break my brain, because the hell if I know what the difference between the 12th and the 19th in terms of the relevance of what those dates mean within the continuity. But speaking of Karen in her back office, she's talking with Sabrina. I guess Sabrina comes over to the salon after the situation at Calvin and Maurice's apartment. Karen's like, "You don't seem okay." Sabrina's like, "Traumatized." So after that, I guess Andy went back to work. And well, actually, let me talk about Zach first. So remember, after speaking with Lori, who was talking about, the child support and how perhaps if you made peace with both women and tried to figure things out, Zach talks to Fatima, and he's standing in Fatima's office at the law firm. She said I should work something out with Karen, and Fatima's like, "I ain't cool with that." Now, trust and believe, I can understand Fatima, not wanting to have anything to do with Karen after what happened at the letter reading, but To be honest, look, and the ridiculousness of both women being able to take 50% makes 0 sense. But here's the thing. If this is the situation, if Zach is the father, I'm actually surprised at his maturity about it. Seriously. I ain't cool with it. That's something that it seems like Zach would say, not Fatima. I mean, yeah, Fatima did say that last week. It's like, look, I ain't cool with all this baby mama drama, but I'm with you through it. But no, it's just the fact that I'm actually proud of. I don't want him to be the father, but I've said before, I don't care if he is. I just want this baby daddy crap to be taken care of. Now, basically, Zach said I should work something out with Karen. And that's the mature and logical thing to do, because if you will have a mature, level-headed conversation, break down the situation. Look, you're not my only baby mama, and I'm not trying to lose all the money, because what's the point of draining me dry and then I'm not able to provide for the child? So I think that they could work something out so long as Zach maintains that level-headedness he's showing right now, and Karen isn't just using her emotions in order to kind of get back at him. So I'm thinking that's the best route to take. And then Fatima, like, I ain't cool with that. Well, Fatima, what do you plan to do, though? That's it. All right. And in the midst of this conversation, Hayden just strolls into the office and hands Zach, some paperwork. Zach, you officially have been served. Obviously, Heather suing him for child support. Now, I'm guessing after Zach and Hayden leave, Fatima is on the phone, I'm guessing, with Madam. I need the baddest gold-digging bitch you can find. Have her come by the office and ask for Hayden. Now, if you're wondering who this character is, there was a description for this character in the season 5 character listing. Tamara, incredibly beautiful, sexy, and a little hood. She is hired by Fatima to make another lawyer at the firm fall in love with her. She poses as a prospective client of the law firm. She is confident that she can have Hayden eating out of the palm of her hand in a week. And this is all about, diverting his attention away from Zach and to, focus on someone else. And that's a good plan. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. So later on, Fatima actually goes into Andy's office, and Andy's like, you're keeping secrets from me. Is there something you'd like to talk to me about? I'm guessing it has to do with the engagement, maybe, or the whole child support thing. Because remember, that was a big thing in this week's episode about why she's not wearing her ring around the office. That's just my opinion. But then later on, we see Andy and Robin's office, and I believe this is the last thing to talk about too. Robin goes, they're trying to force me out. Andy goes, I'm sorry. I'm shocked that they would do this, but it's clear they're trying to force me out, and he's got me in a chess move, and he knows it. I think he's talking about Gary and or Hayden. And Andy goes, unless, and Robin's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, if Andy doesn't tell Robin what's going on based on what she knows, that's some bullshit, especially after this man put up $1.5 million for your friend who he doesn't even know just to get back in your good graces. So, yeah, that's pretty much the episode. Backlash. So, what are your thoughts on the first episode of 2023? Are you excited? Or are you like me, where it's like, I'm kind of sisted out because of the dragging on storylines and the fact that things are just being dragged out for the sake of being dragged out, but that's Tyler Perry writing, so it's not something we should be surprised about at this point. So, that's all I got. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.